Hi guys, Mr. NW Chili, and then today we'll talk about vertical, projectile, projectile motion. So guys, this is an introduction to vertical projectile motion. So ndama tumelo santo ipuche yona kwa rini. Hello silostama vertically, but I very like stama ya. So everything here is vertically, we know that it is on your up and down motion. Up and down motion. Now, if Silostam is straight vertically like this, or it is falling, that thing is falling, it's either going up or it's either going down. So vertical means that. Then projectile, now again, a projectile, but our object is being given an initial velocity. What I mean is when object is given initial velocity and it moves under influence of gravity only. Now, a projectile will be given what? Initial velocity. What already? It's vertically. That's why gravitational force is acting on the object. Why? Because the object is from up to down. Require velocity. Now, if this one is moving under the influence of gravity only, and this now is called what? It is in free fall. So don't confuse a free fall with a projectile. A projectile, object it was given initial velocity and it is moving under free fall. So when an object is given initial velocity and moves under the influence of gravity only, it is in free fall. So a projectile, then here is a free falling object. Now, motion when an object moves from one position to another, moves from one position to another. Motion. So obviously, when an object moves from one position to another, meaning that that object is in motion. In a reactive order, we have our equations of motion. Under motion, object must move, meaning that object must have velocity. And a moving object can increase speed, or a get speed, acceleration. And what's territory, it can change displacement or it can change position. So it can have change in y, the displacement or distance. Now, what's what an object can move from point A to point B, for example, a vertical projectile to point B. So time will also be involved. So now we understand clearly what vertical projectile motion means. So our equations of motion, we are going to have Vf is equal to Vi plus a change in time. We are going to have Vf is equal to Vf squared is equal to Vi squared plus plus 2 changing 1. Then we also have what? Changing y is equal to vi changing time plus 1 over 2a change in time squared. Now, today's lesson was to introduce your topic, vertical projectile motion. Now, on my next lesson, we'll be introducing what? Principles and laws. Vertical projectile to apply. We are taking downward as positive powering. We are taking upward as positive powering. Now, our next lesson will be on principles and laws. On favorable eligibility. Downward positive or either upward positive. Now, tomorrow I'll post another lesson before we apply on our third lesson. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe and share this video.